What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, for today's video I have a real bombshell news. Potentially you already saw the title, not the title, but the thumbnail of this video. And yes, this is the first mention that Greg McCabe potentially, he quit the MMTLP story. And I will show you where did I get this news, but it is not the only one. I have to admit that we have rumors. For now it is just rumors without the real facts, but these rumors tells us that the price of NBA shares was as high as $55,000 per share. And this information wasn't the trade stations prices of the too late to cancel orders. It was the prices from one of the foreign broker-dealers. So guys, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. On top of that, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, for now you can join my Patreon account. You can join two tiers of my Discord group. One of them costs you $50 a month, and you will have 30-minute one-on-one Zoom call once a month. But if you join with the gold tier, you will have a weekly one-on-one training session with me for just $150 a month. And guys, to be honest, this is the most popular tier for my patrons right now. And let me show you a sneak peek on the most recent activity in the Discord group. Just recently I published the recap of the week of July 28th through August the 3rd, and let me quote you this. On Monday, I prepared a list of 13 tickers that looked most promising for short positions. As of August the 6th, 10 of them delivered returns ranging from 0.33% to 24.4%, an average profit of 6.1%, while only 3 tickers showed a potential loss between 0.85% and 1.74%, an average loss of 1.22%. More detailed information is available in the attached images. And you can see that I made this call on July 28th, and I wrote, here's a list of tickers that might present shorting opportunities. Please remember, this is not a blind trade signal. Further technical analysis is required before taking actions. And here is the list of the tickers that gained substantial profits. It is 10 of them, and only 3 went in completely opposite direction. I also gave a direct short scalping recommendation on Tesla and Oracle. Both brought an average profit of around 1.5%. In addition, I identified one ticker suitable for a medium-term short position. If you'd like to know which company that is, join my Patreon. As usual, I provided a detailed market overview and analyzed the following tickers: SPY, BBAI, NOV, UNP, NEO, UAA, and CRWV. So guys, if you want to be a part of this amazing community, join my Patreon. So guys, and let's begin today's video with this set of tweets. Again, I want to show you that John Ramba, the person whose Twitter account is X-Men Warriors, he wants to sell a part of his MMTLP shares, and he set the price target at $50. But, well, definitely he has a lot of problems. He cannot find for now any buyers for his shares, and I think that he has to reduce the price of just, let's say, couple of his shares to some low numbers. I would say to maybe $20 or $10 or $2 or maybe 20 cents. And when he finds the person who potentially might buy these shares, it will be the first evidence of the equilibrium price of next bridge hydrocarbons shares. So And yes, for now we don't have any news from his side. He just published several tweets a couple of days ago, but he doesn't want to reduce the price and he doesn't want to sell these shares to broker-dealers who potentially need these shares in order to cover their short position. So time will tell what will be the next step, but let me show you more interesting news. I want to pay attention to the to this tweet that was written by Danielle Spears. She filed a lawsuit and she is a part of so-called 1209 MMTLP community, and she asks for help. She wrote this: "My response in opposition to FINRA's MTD is due on Monday. The evidence some of you are now willing to make public could literally be the key to unlocking the share count and to breaking the US regulators open. Please keep the DMs coming. One shareholder alone is only 40 shares short of proving an average with Paribas. Shares were selling for thousands of dollars overseas. There is no immunity if you break the law, even if you are a regulator. Thank you to those of you from foreign markets who reached out to me. I understand some of you might be nervous to speak up because you watch the amount of hate I am subjected to. I don't want you to experience the same thing either. If you DM privately, and I will never share your personal details without your express permission. My sincere thanks to everyone who has prioritized getting a share count and getting paid above the petty ridiculous." Let me show you some updates. So Puzzled Raccoon, in response to Daniel tweet, wrote this: "After the admonition given over the false AI citations, I am ever more convinced that these are performative. Otherwise, there is no logical reason anybody would include unsourced, unverified nonsense that passes for GD with this bunch of crazies, and especially when it would be completely irrelevant if it was somehow true. Someone else's problem with their broker doesn't apply in a single-party lawsuit. It's just a matter of time till the judge runs out of leniency with a vexatious litigation and throws some sanctions out, especially when you are working as a group and are aware of each other's litigation and responses to that litigation." So quite interesting opinion, but let me show you the Danielle Spears answer. She wrote: "Well, you know what they say about belly buttons, lol." And Puzzle Raccoon said: "I'm actually starting to think you are part of Wes Christian show, self-sabotaging your own lawsuits, because it doesn't look like you're doing anything except putting on a show with no intention of success, like you all are intentionally trying to get sanctioned." And Daniel Spears wrote: "Damn, someone is nervous because you only rip on people when something might shake loose. So let me help here. I've had a great 2 days. Hearing shareholders in Sweden tell me they set $1,700 too late to cancel orders, and telling me they have data show it trading at $55,000 a share pre-halt. No wonder you are trying to get up in my grill. News flash, I don't care what you think. You are not a federal judge, but I love that I'm making someone very, very nervous. Tell your Schwab pals it's not looking too good for them right about now." And guys, this is quite interesting price that appears for the first time, because this is not from the TradeStation account. This is from someone's trading account from Sweden. And this price, guys, is really mind-boggling, especially if this is a real number and if we can use this number with an evidence in our litigation processes. So definitely it is the first bombshell of today's video, but it is not the end. Let me show you another very interesting update from Scott Trott. And I have to say that first of all, I want to pay attention to the tweet that was written originally by Sam IM, and she wrote: "FINRA cautious MMTLP against submitting what they call artificial intelligence hallucinations. and asks in the future plaintiffs submit only accurate representations. And here is the part of, it is the screenshot of the document that was filed in Rolla versus Securities and Exchange Commission case. And it says, every single quotation of purported legal authority in Rolla's response is false and appears to be an artificial intelligence hallucination. And Amy responded to this. It was only a matter of time. If they think the shit they spew on Twitter is going to fly in court, they are sorely mistaken. And Scott responded to this. One guy, nobody else. And the shit they spew on Twitter generally has to do with trying to get around the PSLRA, to get records of trades and longs and shorts en masse. Without real numbers, your arguments have the same weight as every other Homo sapiens trying to recover here. And guys, on the one hand, yes, I can clearly see that potentially some of our 1209 community members who filed a lawsuit as a pro se plaintiffs, they have lack of confidence and they have basically lack of knowledge in this question. And it is totally okay, because they are not a professional attorneys, they are not a professional lawyers. And that is why it might happen that some of them are using artificial intelligence to create these documents. But I believe it is just an exception in these 1209 community members cases, and we will definitely have to be extremely focused on the real actions. And at least Rolla has to rewrite or reread the statement that artificial intelligence wrote for him. And in this case, the problem might be not a problem at all. So let me show you another quite interesting update, at this time that is related to Daniel Oxer lawsuit. Scott wrote this 18 hours ago. Welcome to the end of the beginning, as Winston Churchill once said. Excellent things happening from Marcus Montero and Daniel Oxer side. And he refers to the tweet that Daniel wrote 18 hours ago. Let me show you this tweet in his Twitter account, and here it is. He wrote, everyone is about to lose their minds, I mean everyone. And he added this GIF. And guys, I have to admit that Daniel, he has another bombshell under his belt, because he has, for now, he has one lawsuit that was filed about almost a year ago, and he's about to file the second one. And this lawsuit will be much more efficient, in my opinion, because for now he knows a lot. Basically, he knows much more than he knew previously, and this lawsuit will be addressed to the people who potentially were involved in this entire story. And yes, time will tell, but believe me, I expect a lot of updates from Daniel's side, and believe me guys, he will not disappoint you. Next tweet is a real bombshell of today's video. The main topic of today's video is that Greg McCabe quit. And here is the person who wrote this. So first of all, I want to introduce Jeff Daniels. He has a lot of experience in the energy and in the energy sector, and he wrote this. In response, basically, he addressed this to Busy Brands. It is not directly related for now to our story, but let me quote you. Gave this idiot Busy Brands 100 for 1 odd. I will never show up as shorting or being involved in shorting TRCH or MMTLP, but he wants no action, believes nothing he says, and won't put a single penny where his mouth is. I would love to take his money, but he doesn't have the conviction to do anything. What he says, he truly does not believe. And Busy responded to this. I must have struck a nerve, or you relapsed again. What's next going on Space Call to spill more beans? Either way, I love living rent-free in that egoistical head of yours, Jeffrey. And Jeff wrote this. No beans to spill, it's over. McCabe quit, per my sources. But you know that, you just aren't telling people. And Roman Subs wrote, Busy could pretty easily just ask Greg if he quit. He's in a bit secret telegram with direct access to Greg to confirm letters and such, according to my source, busy brands, but then again, honesty not his strong suit. And Jeff wrote this: I know Greg's friend, I know he quit, it's over. Well, guys, and if it is the real news, if Greg McCabe's quit, it means that well, NBH doesn't have a board of directors anymore. At least in the shape, in the form that we expected to see. And in this case, guys, pretty much 100% of board of directors left the company and resigned basically from their posts. And I have to admit that despite all the promises that were made by Greg McCabe, he doesn't do anything, and he just closed this door. And that is why basically this explains why he is extremely quiet in regards to this story, why NBH doesn't post any news, any PR statements in regard to investigation, in regards to their actions, in regards to the activity that they have to perform in order to support the value of the company for their shareholders. And guys, if this is a reality, we have to rely on the yesterday's news, and let me show you this again in details. Platinum Sparks wrote the letter that is addressed to Next Bridge Hydrocarbons, and this is a letter which asks some tricky questions. And I have to admit that when we know all the details that were exposed in this letter, in this case we will have much more facts. What's the next step from the board of directors which lead us to potential resolution, or we basically don't have this ally anymore on our side, and that is why, guys, we have to act all alone. So definitely it is a very important news, and to be honest, I didn't expect to see this type of news on my Sunday's video, but it is what it is. And I think that's all. See you in the next video. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium